today's question of the day. What is one positive affirmation that gets you going? Fanny, what is one positive affirmation that gets you going?
I can do hard things.
Boom. Jeremy, one positive affirmation.
I can do hard things too.
Boom. Tony, what you got for me?
Positive affirmation. Things that you can't control in your life, let them go.
Boom.
Yeah.
It's another day, another opportunity.
Woo.
Let's get it. Until I got to a point to build my self-confidence to say, no, I'm a speaker. That's what I do. And at some point, I'm going to do this full time. So seizing the opportunity is being willing and determined to say it out loud. Put it out there in the atmosphere. What do you want to do? What are you passionate about? And are you willing to speak that? So seizing the opportunity, I remember my first, is that there's going to be a point where you're going to have to develop discipline instead of relying on the feeling of doing what you have to do. Because sometimes that feeling won't come. And that's when discipline kicks in. But it's also important to identify what motivates you. Whether that's music, listening to your favorite song, whether that's looking at somebody. You might have to find, so one thing for me, right, is developing myself as a speaker, developing myself as a mental health advocate. There are certain points where I had to rely on the belief that others had of me until I could build a belief in myself. So what does that mean? When I wake up, right, and I can't find that motivation, it's a simple phone call to mom. Hey, mom, what's going on, man? Give me something good. Give me something good. What you got for me today? Or going online on YouTube, looking up certain speakers that I look up to, listening to my favorite song, and that's what drives me. That's what, gives me that momentum to push forward to get to the point where I'm now in go mode. What kind of car can we drive? But on the days where there is no motivation, that's not going to be able to drive you. That runs out. That's temporary. So when your why is much bigger than you, when your why is now looking at, how many of you guys got siblings, younger siblings? How many of your younger siblings look up to you? I guess. I guess I'm doing something. So your why has to be bigger than you. So now instead of just focusing on what can you do, think about if you do this, you now inspire a whole generation.
Made it to Georgia. Time to go to sleep.